Are you looking for a transformational space to reconnect with your hormones, your cycle, and your power? Then join me as I launch the Wise Women Rising program, a 4-week experience designed to get you back to your body's wisdom and ignite your sense of self. I'm Dr. Tiffany Keenan, and I want to welcome you to this special conversation, part of our Wise Women Rising series, where I sit down with inspiring women to share their life wisdom, their insights, and their personal growth. Each story is a reflection of what is possible when we embrace change, honor our experience, and when we rise together. So today, I'm honored to be joined by Dr. Sydney Milson, whose voice and story remind us that we are not alone and that every woman carries within her her power. Sydney, thank you so much for being here today. How are you feeling as we get started?
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to have this conversation together.
Well, thanks for being on board. And I slowed down when I introduced you because most Miramichiers in New Brunswick will know you as Sydney Schofield.
That's
Yes?
great.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Sydney, please tell us a little bit more about yourself and share some of your wisdom.
Yeah, so I'm from the Miramichi. I moved to Fredericton for my Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. And then I eventually went on and studied naturopathic medicine at the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine in Toronto. I graduated there in 2022, moved back, was just going to practice, and then something called me to do more, which was to open a gym. So currently, I'm in my third year of practice and third year of owning a gym. I'm in the process right now of kind of pulling them both together, which is funny because when I was a teenager, that's exactly what I would have envisioned. And somewhere along the way, I kind of got lost. And now I feel like I'm coming back to what I knew I was supposed to do. So, yeah.
It's amazing. And to hear your story, and, when we've spoken before, how fitness is a fundamental, right?
Yeah.
And to see someone that's really living her truth. So tell us more about your truth and what you can share so far with this journey of yours.
Yeah. So I it was good to get the question from you of what is my three pieces of wisdom, because I feel like really I've only come to realize them in the last 3 years of owning a business, which will do that for you. So number one, I would say that I've learned is that I need to have my own goals. And I would tell all women to have their own goals because oftentimes I see we're working towards something, but we're not really sure what we're working towards. Or I always kind of describe it as just getting in a car and just starting to drive, but not really knowing where we're going. And we're like, well, I must be getting close because I'm driving, but we're like, well, we really don't know where we want to go or how to get there. So that's definitely one of the big ones that I've learned is just to have my own goal, have a plan to reach my goals so that I can know, when I get there. Um, the second one that I thought of was a little bit about self-compassion and realizing that a lot of how we can take care of ourselves not only is up to us internally, but also the environment that we put ourselves in. So a lot of times I see, at the gym or in patients, women come in sometimes with a lot of like guilt or blame on themselves, and they're like, oh, I just can't do this. And I like to bring it back to kind of like, well, we only have like so much willpower, and your willpower is being used up like really fast if you keep putting yourself in environments that are draining that willpower. So just kind of like really being conscious of like who am I surrounding myself with? Like even just for me, like I love the Miramichi, but I have to say I love Fredericton because it makes me more active. Like the biking trails here, the accessibility for walking, like I know that living in Fredericton makes me like more active person than if I was in Miramichi. So just being aware of like what is your environment like and how is it supporting those goals that you have? And then the third one, which is just taking risks, um, and continuing to take risks. So when I graduated from school, opening a gym was a big risk. And I felt like for some time I was kind of like, okay, I did that scary thing, like I'm good. But then kind of realizing like No, there's like more bigger, scarier things that you can keep doing. Um, and not putting yourself in a box of like this is what I'm capable of, but like getting on top of that box and being like, what now? And not in a way of that I always have to keep chasing more, but just that more is possible for me. So just having your own goals, making sure your environment supports your goals, and then taking risks so that you can, create the life that you want.
Oh, Sydney, I love this. And the discussion too about, like you say, this self-compassion, but really coming back to knowing yourself, right?
Yeah.
And this is it, because I think we often we try to fit into these stereotypes. Like last week I was in Toronto and I haven't been in the big city for a while. And I saw that everyone was looking the same at this restaurant. Like, there'd been the facial things like the Botox and the lips and the hair. And I'm like, where are we about authenticity?
Yeah.
And, working with women, just like you see them at the gym, I'm seeing them in my office. They think that things need to be a certain way. And
Hmm.
like you said, have your own goals because we're all on our own unique journey and unique path.
Yeah.
And then the taking risk. So for you, as you spoke about that, like you're young, and that's why you're an amazing example to have on here for so many, because people get to the edge and they don't want to take that next step, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for you, like just when you took the step for the gym and to build the gym, and now you're taking the step to build a new office, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, if something scares you, like lean into it. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think we have to be comfortable with discomfort sometimes
Yeah.
because it's the only way that we can grow, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Sydney. So, everyone, stay tuned more for Dr. Sydney. And how can they follow you, Sydney? What's your website or your social media?
Yeah. So the clinic that I'm opening is called For Health Clinic. Everything that we do there is for health. So right now I just have my Instagram running at For Health Clinic, but my website is coming soon. It's in the works. And then on Instagram, I'm just Sydney Milson, and my gym is called York County Training in Fredericton. So
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. So, if you're more interested, for those that want to follow, they want to learn more, be prepared to share more in this Wise Woman Rising series. Um, Join me at the end in August, on August 6th, as we'll begin. And stay tuned for more from Sydney and I. There'll be a few more relationships happening in the future, too.
that's right.
Thanks so much, Sydney. Have a great day.
Thank you.